Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. It is Wednesday, the 6th of December. I'm losing track of the days, I've got the date, not the days. Wednesday the 6th of December, and it's a dull day here today. I have been up, I got up really early this morning actually, and I've had a lovely couple of hours catching up on vlogs and knitting. And I'll show you the progress of my knitting a little later. I'm now ready for the day and I have to go to the grocery store yet again. I don't know if any of you are like that, but I seem to be at the grocery store, if not every day, every other day. I do have a couple of things for myself, but Amy and her friends are hosting a Christmas dinner at the weekend. Nice for some, but she's doing a lot of the baking for it. And she was missing a few ingredients, so I have been sent to sort that out for her whilst she is at work. So that's my plan for this morning, nipping out to the shop. I'm really hoping not to be very long at all, and then home and a quick tidy up. And you know, we've been out last night, I'm a bit tired, and I can see today being a slower day, and maybe a few Christmas movies, possibly, and some knitting. That's my intention, but I do need to get things tidied up first. So if I want to do all that this afternoon, I need to hop to it now. Just finishing off lunch, and I wanted to show you the book that I picked up this morning when I was at the grocery store. I always buy a book at Christmas, a Christmassy story. Just a really easy read, fluffy read, and I've just started this one and I'm not very far into it. I am a fast reader, but I'm not very far into it. And so far, it's turning out to be quite a good read. It's based around an advent calendar and a lady who, the very beginning, so this isn't a spoiler, at the very beginning of the story, a lady is putting her 12-year-old son on the plane with his daddy, and they're going to New York for a month. Or, well, the son's going to New York for a month to be with his daddy, and he leaves his mummy an advent calendar that he has made, and it goes through it. So I'm just at the start of it. As I said, I literally had sat down at lunchtime there to start reading it, and it's a really, really good book. So if you're on the lookout for a Christmas, easy read Christmas story, it's called Countdown to Christmas by Jo Thomas. And yeah, it's good so far, but I'm going to have to set it down because I do want to finish a few more chores and then I can sit and knit. I thought before I start my coffee and my lovely mince pie and my Christmas movies, I would tell you about the sweater that I'm wearing today, because in the last few days people have asked about the different things I've been wearing. The sweater today, let me see, is The Weekender, and it's by Andrea and Mowry, and I knit this a couple of years ago, and the yarn that I knitted in was Miss Bab's Yowza. It's a worsted weight yarn that I bought in Rhinebeck at the New York Sheep and Wool in 2017, but it is such a warm, soft sweater, and it reminded me that I'd actually set aside, because of the Advent knitting, the sweater that I'm knitting on is another Weekender, and it's all very plain knitting at the minute. I will show this off properly in a proper podcast episode at some point, but I just thought I would give you a wee glimpse of it today. I'm just knitting the body of it at the moment, and I'm knitting it in one of my favourite yarns ever. I can't get enough of this yarn, and it is Studio Donegal, Soft Donegal, which is an iron weight, and this particular shade is 2BC5525, and I'll put a wee note of that in the notes under the video. But I'm actually thinking today, once I have worked a little bit on my Advent knitting, I'll pick this up again too. It's green, so it's Christmassy. It can be an Advent knit as well.
Chelsea hat. So this is the hat.
The hat will match your scarf.
The hat will match my scarf. So.
That was a lovely way to spend an hour. I watched for the very first time National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I haven't seen any of the National Lampoon movies, and I've heard everybody talk about the Christmas Vacation movie over the last few days, and I've never seen it. So I sat and watched it, and it was alright. I possibly would watch it again. It wouldn't be top of my list, but it was nice, light entertainment. And whilst I was watching it, I was working. Oh, Amy's using the mixer. Hopefully it's not too loud. I've been working on my sock, and the heel is now turned, and I'm on the gusset decreases, and I'm really pleased to stuck to the main colour. It's just made it so much quicker to work, so I'm really pleased with that. And this morning, whilst I'd been having my breakfast and watching my Vlogmases, I had got the cuff of the second sock done so that I'm ready to go once I have finished this first sock. The cuff's the bit that always it's casting on of the second sock and doing the cuff that always slows me down getting the pair done. So I have the cuff done, and I feel as though the battle has been fought, and I'll be a lot quicker then once I get going. And that's another lovely little stitch marker from Chapel View Crafts. So yeah, that was just a really nice relaxing afternoon, getting me in the Christmas spirit. You may have heard the mixer going. Amy started her baking, so the kitchen's out of bounds. And I'll not complain about that until dinner time. And yeah, I think I might actually just continue knitting on a little bit, see if there's any other Vlogmas episodes that I need to catch up on. Yeah, this is a nice, slow day and very much needed.